Hey, what's up, everybody? Average Sniper here. Welcome to the stream. So, this is a little new. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. My voice might sound a little different than it normally does because I'm talking with with my headset instead of my good microphone so that you guys can hear me from back there. But anyway, what we're going to be doing a bike ride today for 25 miles. And I don't know how many people are going to tune in or whatever, but I'm going to show you what I got set up here. So I got my laptop set up so I can read the chat while I talk to you guys. Um, I got a protein shake to start the ride off with. And about halfway through the ride, got a Rice Krispies treat to boost my blood sugar, give me a little extra energy. And of course, also to start the ride, along with the protein shake, I have a coffee to just sip on for the first 30 minutes or so. So it's probably going to take a little over 2 hours to do 25 miles, maybe a little less, but somewhere around the 2 mile mark. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can do any like donation challenges or anything like that for extra miles. You know, like I'll do 50 miles for $1 million. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. But I wanted to get some exercise in today, and I couldn't go to the river because it's too windy out. So I kind of just wanted to like hang out with you guys and do some exercise, maybe give some motivation and stuff. Let me find out why the music just stopped here. Let's see. Audio, where's my playlist? Why can I not see my playlist? Oh, there it is. What's what's going on with this? I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be good music. I might have to I might have to find some more music. Let me see. I just want some like calm music or something. I don't know what I want actually. I want some kind of music on here though, that's for sure. Let's see. Okay. Let's put on some chill. No, let's do I'm just trying to pick the music out right now. Hip hop, metal, rock. This looks like a pretty good playlist. Yeah. Let me download some of these. Yeah, give me 1 second. Get these downloaded. They need to work on the YouTube audio player so that you can like toggle it to automatically play like next track and stuff. I still have to download all the music manually that I want to use on my YouTube streams and videos. It's kind of annoying, honestly. I don't know if this music that I just downloaded is gonna be good or not, but we'll see in a second here. All right, let's see. Downloads. Let's grab all of this. we'll name this playlist Bike Ride. This is gonna be hip hop, metal, and rock, I guess. Make sure the next track works. It's just, oh yeah, I only opened one. There we go. Alright, at any point if the music is too loud, you guys just let me know. So, alright, let's start the bike ride. I'm gonna do it in my socks because, I don't know, I like riding in my socks. Don't want to get my shoes all smelly. Alright, so, like I said, first off, what's up everybody? Chad, Greg, Nate, welcome guys. World Clubber, Kevin, Tommy, Big Dog Baki, what up? Good to see you guys. Very nice, very nice. Let me fix this, make it a little smaller. Alright. Let me get all my settings right here. There we go. Zoom in a little bit. Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to the stream. Smack that like button. So if you're just getting here, let me reiterate what we got. We're just gonna do some bike riding. And I forgot my keyboard. It's always something. We're gonna do an exercise. We're gonna do an exercise live stream today because I want to get some exercise in. We're gonna go for 25 miles, which will probably take a couple hours. And we got water, a protein shake, a Rice Krispies treat for about halfway through, and of course, I got my coffee. Coffee's a must. So, I'll be staying hydrated and keeping my energy levels up for the bike ride, and I'll be able to see you guys chatting, so we can chill and talk. We can kind of treat this like a Q&A if you want. You can ask me questions about PUBG or working out or whatever you want. Every time I hit an extra mile, I'll update the mile count on the top right side of the screen right there. Right there, the mile count. So no Hennessy, says Nate. No Hennessy today. So I'll keep my eye on the chat, guys. I got it right here on my laptop. I can see it pretty good. And let's go ahead and see if we can get 25 miles in. So let me reset the stats on my bike here. Oh, and this is an assault bike too. It's kind of squeaky. So I go back and forth while I pedal. It's kind of squeaky. But I have my noise cancellation software on, so hopefully you guys won't hear a lot of the squeakiness. You might hear it a little bit, but it shouldn't be like overwhelming or anything. So let's do this. I had some oatmeal. I had some oatmeal a little while ago to get some carbs, some blueberry oatmeal. But I didn't have a lot of protein this morning. I do want to get some protein in me. Usually drinking or eating protein before you start exercising is not a good idea because your body uses a lot of energy to break down the protein. But I'm just going to drink a shake, and I don't care if I use some extra energy. So let's do this. And yes, I like riding my bike in my socks. That's how I roll. I usually start off going pretty slow, let my body get warmed up for the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then I find the pace that works for me. We're not gonna go at a really fast pace because we're gonna have to stretch this thing out to 25 miles. So it's gonna be at least somewhere between an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours, most likely, to get the 25 miles in. Yeah, squeak, 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 squeak. It's a squeaky bike. It's got, I've had it for a couple years, and it definitely needs some oil, but one of the bolts by the pedals is like, it's not loose, but it started scraping against something, and no matter how much I tighten it or how much oil I put on it, it always squeaks. So I might have to get a new bike soon, but hopefully the noise cancellation will kind of take care of the squeaking a little bit. Quick question for PUBG. Is it possible for you to do like a PUBG for Dummies guide in terms of the types of guns, attachments, and what the pros and cons are? I used to do videos like that all the time, Gary, but I really don't do them anymore because PUBG is 6 years old now. And there's, honestly, I'm sure there are still people that are new to it and getting into it, but I don't think those videos would get a lot of views, so I kind of just stick to my streams. Put a unicorn head on the front? Yeah, I should, right? You should get a Peloton. Those are too expensive, and I'm not into the whole group riding thing. But I might think about it. That might be kind of fun. You know, Gary, you should really look up Wacky Jackie. Wacky Jackie does videos like that all the time. Now, normally, like, if you're doing cardio to lose weight, I would not recommend, like, spiking your blood sugar before or during your cardio by eating something high in sugar, like this Rice Krispies treat that I'm going to eat about an hour in. But if you're going for long distance, like basically anything more than an hour, you might need some kind of energy or sodium or electrolytes to keep going healthy. So for me, I carbed up with some oatmeal, which is complex carbs. It's kind of going to be like a slow release. And I'm having my protein shake for some protein. Yeah, that's about it. Then I'm going to have my Rice Krispies treat. But if you're only doing like 30 minutes of cardio, you definitely should not be eating like candy bars and stuff that's high in sugar while you do that. That'll work against your goals. But for me, I'm just doing this for heart health and to kind of stay in shape, kind of keep my body in fat burning mode. So, yeah. Oh, we're almost at a mile. We're almost at our first mile here. There you go, Polizzi. There you go. Hey, why? If you got Zohan Rock says I'm tempted to drag my stationary bike into the room. Well, you should, my friend. You should work out with me. Why not? All right, we're gonna update the mile counter. We got 1 mile now. Let's see. Mile count. 1. Boom. We got our first mile, guys. 24 more to go. And my bike is not new. No. I got tired of sipping on this protein shake, so I literally just chugged the last of it. Yes, Biohazard, the assault bike is great. Alright, now I got some hand action going, now that I'm done with the drink. So it looks like my average speed is going to be between 12 and 13 miles an hour, which means it's going to be about 2 hours to hit our 25-mile goal. How often do I do this? I don't do as much cardio as I used to, but I try and do 30 minutes or an hour of cardio like every 2 or 3 days. I also paddleboard at least once every week or two and do like 12 or 13 miles over the course of like 5 or 6 hours. So my body is pretty adapted to doing like slow, steady state cardio for like hours and hours at a time. I will start to sweat, but I won't get out of breath. Not unless I go super hard. What's up, Robert? Thanks for the 34 likes, everybody. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mainly just lift weights and do like walking and my assault bike. This is my assault bike, obviously. $13.2 miles an hour is our current speed. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that. This is the first exercise stream I've ever done now. Usually I just exercise by myself or at the gym. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how many views we get. Usually when it's not a PUBG stream, nobody will click it. Well, not nobody, but most people. So I don't really care, as long as I get my workout in and you guys have a fun time in the chat. Nice, Ken. Yeah, join in, man. What's up, Frederick? Good to see you, man. What's up, Mike Izza? Do I worry about the gators when paddleboarding? No, the place that I go, the water's really cold and the gators don't like it. I've only ever seen one little baby alligator there, and I've been so many times. Now, if I was like paddleboarding in a swamp or a murky river, yes, I'd be very concerned. But the river I paddleboard in is a spring. It's crystal clear water, tons of people in the water all the time, people floating down in tubes. The alligators do not like the people, and the alligators do not like the cold spring water. There you go, Nate. What's up, Manuel? Going great, man. I hope you're doing good too. Oh, we just hit 2 miles. I gotta update that. I got my little wireless keyboard here to update the mile counter. All right, we're on 2 miles. Nice. Sly now, thanks. I appreciate that. You're looking good too. I might have to take a pee break like an hour in or so. We'll see. You guys got to remind me to adjust my seating like every 10 minutes so my butt doesn't go to sleep. I'm pretty used to doing this, but sometimes my ass goes to sleep and I'll be like a whole hour in and I'll be like, why can't I feel my entire midsection? It's all numb. Gotta switch seat position just a little bit every now and then. Hey, what's up, Easy E? Good to see you. What's up, Randy Nacho, man? Hey, thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. Randy says, I've been sub for so long and seen your evolution. It's pretty incredible and you deserve all the credit. Hey, thanks, Randy. I appreciate that, man. I really enjoy fitness and nutrition now. I used to just enjoy lifting weights and stuffing my face, but now I enjoy learning about how the different food groups affect your body and how cardio affects your body and your heart health, fat burning, muscle building. I really like that stuff. That and gaming, like my two passions right now. What's up, Randy Johnson? We got two Randys in here. When are you going to do another PUBG stream? I don't know, probably tomorrow or the next day. Nice, Randy. I'm glad I inspired you to get jacked. That's great. Would I ever consider a side fitness channel? Yeah, I probably would. I probably should have started one a couple years ago when I did my first fitness journey, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because I've learned a lot since then and I've struggled with balanced eating, and now I feel like if I were to start a fitness channel, I'm much more experienced and knowledgeable on the subject. So yeah, I've considered it before. No PUBG today, Ashish. It'll probably be about 2 hours to go 25 miles, I'm thinking. Oh, thanks for the 44 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. That's a good idea, Randy Nacho, man. What would the different perspective be, though? Right now, I think the only different perspective on my fitness is that I'm also a gamer and I upload gaming and fitness stuff. So if I were to start a solo fitness channel, it would only be about fitness. So I'm not sure what you mean about a different perspective. Enlighten me, my friend. What would the different perspective be from my fitness versus another YouTuber fitness channel? That's what we're talking about right now, Zohan Rock. I don't know, Tommy. I might be. I wouldn't be a total gym bro, but there's plenty of people out there that do fitness that are not gym bros, and they give you like good scientific information instead of just juicing up on steroids and selling supplements. I wouldn't want to do that. Hey, Lucky Mad Hatter, thanks for the $2, man. I appreciate that. Good to have you, man. Let's hear it for Lucky Mad Hatter with the $2. How much protein am I aiming for? Well, I weigh between 155. I weigh between 155 and 160 pounds on a daily fluctuation basis, and I try to eat about 200 grams of protein per day. Minimum would be 150. If I don't get at least 150 grams of protein in, I don't feel right. But I don't think that you can really overeat protein unless you're Unless you're doing like 400 or 500 grams a day, that might be a little crazy. But like yesterday, I think I ate about 230 grams of protein, about 2,600 calories for the day. I definitely prioritize my protein. Easy E from Africa, nice. Do I keep 556 under my bed? You'll never know. What's up, Greg Robert? How's it going, man? Later, Robert Buster. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for smacking that like button. You could show beginner workouts and work up to advanced workouts, also nutrition and recipes. Yep, that's a great idea, Chad. Thanks for the 50th like, Muskrat. I appreciate that, my friend. If you guys want to exercise with me, if you have an exercise bike or if you're at the gym, we'll be doing this all the way up to 25 miles, so you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. We're only 3 miles in, so we're just getting started. I understand, Randy. Thanks, man. That all makes sense. The only thing that wouldn't be a factor on the new, if I did a side channel, there wouldn't have anything to do with gaming. If I wanted to keep gaming and fitness together, I would just keep doing stuff on this channel. But everything else you said makes perfect sense. This feels good. I can feel my heart rate going up a little bit. Do I take any supplements? I just take creatine and a daily vitamin. That's it. And I drink protein shakes. Hey, what's up, Matt? Ask, good to see you, man. What did I pay for this bike? I paid about $300 for it on Amazon. It's called a Marcy, M-A-R-C-Y, and it's always been squeaky. The only thing I don't like about it is how squeaky it is. Otherwise, it's a great bike. Thanks, Randy. What a lot of people might not know about my journey, though, is I used to be into like powerlifting in my 20s. So even though I got fat and out of shape, I used to have a very large muscular frame. And when I started losing fat and working out again, my muscle memory kicked in and I got way better results than the average person who's never worked out before, which is why a lot of people thought I was on steroids, because they didn't realize that I had lifted weights all through my 20s. Mile 4, that's what's up. So I've drank my protein shake at the beginning, and now I'm sipping on my coffee. I got plenty of water here, and for those of you just joining, about an hour in, or at our halfway mark, I will eat my Rice Krispies treat, and it's going to be delicious. I might need to slow down. I'm getting through these miles faster than I thought. It's going to be a short stream. 25 miles in 45 minutes. That's what's up. Oh, man. How long does muscle memory last? I don't know how long it lasts, but I know that I didn't work out for about 3 to 4 years, and when I started working out again, my strength just skyrocketed. It just skyrocketed, and I know that's because of muscle memory from when I used to be really, really big. Excuse me. You guys gonna get mad at me for yawning? I'll be at like mile 23. I'll be like, oh, this is boring, guys. This is boring. Let's do 50 miles. What's the most miles I've ever done at once? I think it was close to 40, somewhere between 35 and 40 miles. I like these slow, steady state cardio sessions. It's really good. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate that again, man. All right. We're 30 minutes into the stream, and we're 21 minutes into the bike ride. And we're at 4.5 miles. Our average pace is about 12.5 to 13 miles per hour. I can feel my heart rate is elevated, but I'm still able to talk and I'm not out of breath or anything. So I think this is a pace that I can probably easily maintain for the whole 25 miles and still be able to talk to you guys without being like, oh, got it. Oh! I don't think that's gonna happen. How do I stick to my diet? Any cheat days? Yeah, I have lots of cheat days, man. Anybody that tells you they don't have cheat days is either lying or they don't like food. But I probably have pizza like once a week, like a big Domino's or Papa John's pizza. And I also have like massive dessert with my cheat night. I don't have like healthy cheat nights. When I have a cheat night, I go all out. Tons of sugar, tons of carbs, tons of fat. However, when I was losing weight, I did not have any cheat days for about 5 months. So I didn't start having cheat days until I got down to the weight that I wanted to be at. And then I used my cheat days to fuel my workouts the next day. So there is a little bit of science to the cheat day. I would not recommend having crazy, epic cheat meals if you're trying to lose fat. Maybe just have like maybe like once a week, just have a normal dinner that you don't pay attention to, but don't eat yourself to the point where you're like sick. That's not going to help with weight loss at all, with fat loss. Rena, what up, Rena? Welcome to the stream. What up, girl? Would you ever do a partnership with PUBG? I've been thinking about it a little bit. The only reason I've been thinking about doing a partnership with PUBG is so that I can report stream snipers and actually get them banned. So maybe I would do that. I don't know. We'll see. See, The Rock doesn't have epic cheat days. The Rock's cheat meals are actually pretty healthy. If you ever look at the pictures of his cheat meals and the ingredients he uses, he still uses like all healthy ingredients for his cheat meals. I don't like that. I like to have crazy cheat meals. Randy Nacho Man with the $5. Take it easy, dude. Have a great rest of your Sunday and keep up the great content. Hey, you too, bro. Thanks, Randy. I appreciate the generous donation, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Mr. W says, what the fuck did I just walk into, bro? I don't know. I don't know what you just walked into. Only you know. We're doing 25 miles. That's what you just walked into. What up, Crazy Keith? How's it going, man? Good to see you, bro. You were expecting chicken dinners. Oh, actually, you didn't read the title or look at the thumbnail. You just clicked on the notification that Average Sniper was live streaming. I like that, man. I like that. That's nice. You click it no matter what. Well, instead of getting my cardio in PUBG today, I'm getting my cardio on my exercise bike. Crazy Keith says same. Nice, bro. Nice. Thanks for the 65 likes, by the way. Carl says he knew what he was getting into when he saw the notification. Nice. Nice. Hey, Zohan Rock, thank you very much for the SGD5. Keep it up, bro. You inspired me to get good at sniping and perhaps now fitness as well. Hey, Zohan Rock, thank you very much for the generous donation, my friend. I appreciate that a lot, and I'm glad to hear that I'm helping you in PUBG and in the fitness world. You the man, bro. Thanks for the dono. Yeah, Mr. W, I'm totally back to squatting and deadlifting. I even broke my deadlift PR a few days ago. I had a different kind of hernia surgery than most. I did not get a mesh. I got a muscle graft. It's called the Desarda technique. And the doctor told me I only had to wait 4 weeks to lift again. How often do I play PUBG off stream? Almost never. I pretty much exclusively play PUBG when I'm streaming only. So if you think you ran into me when I'm not streaming, probably not me. You guys notice I'm riding in my socks, right? I like riding in my socks. Oh, you guys didn't remind me to switch my butt position up. It's starting to go to sleep. Damn it, guys. You're supposed to remind me every 10 minutes to change my butt position. Come on. What's wrong with you guys? Yeah, average sniper clone, that's right. All right, we're 6 miles in. We're 6 miles in and 28 minutes and 49 seconds into the bike ride. What's the next day? The best day to visit the springs? Well, if you want to go when there's a lot of people, like when it's super crowded, which you probably don't, but if for some reason you do, Saturday and Sunday are the best days to go. Any other day, Monday through Friday, if you go in the morning, it will be the most calm and tranquil experience ever. There won't be hardly any boats or people out, and it will feel like the whole river is yours. In certain parts of the river, you'll feel like you're just in the jungle, super clear water, nothing but trees and birds and nature. But if you go on a Saturday or Sunday, it's just people partying and drinking the whole time. Can't get away from it. If you see this from my perspective, you just see me looking at my stream preview. That's all you see. Unless you're talking about the river. I pulled a muscle in my back the other day, but it's starting to feel better. Oh, thanks for the 68 likes, everybody. I understand the stream is not action-packed like a PUBG stream, so I really appreciate you guys smacking that like button. The bike has no resistance settings. I'm just powering the fan. There's a fan right there, and it's constant resistance. But this particular bike does not have a way to set the difficulty. The difficulty is just in how hard you decide to go. If you want to go for 2 hours, you can just go at a moderate pace like I'm doing. If you want to be dead in 5 minutes, just pedal as hard as you can, and you'll be dead. Trust me. I could wear myself out in 5 minutes on this if I wanted to. But I'm in for the long haul today. I'm in for the 25, the big 25 miles. I hope you do too, Polizzi. Exactly, Carl. You can do all the push-ups in the world, Nate, but if you don't eat enough calories and protein, you're just going to end up hurting yourself. That's a mistake a lot of people make. They start lifting weights or doing calisthenics and they don't eat enough food. That's a perfect way to injure yourself. Eat food. Eat lots of food if you're trying to build muscle. Lots of protein. There you go, Richard Johnson. That's funny. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Polizzi. I'm starting to get a little sweaty. Oh, right, salt epidemic. Oh, you're running a marathon? Might as well run two, right? Is that the mentality? Might as well run 2 marathons. F it. You can do 1 marathon, you can do 2 marathons. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, right? Well, we're on 7 miles. Nice. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Is there anybody in the stream that's exercising with me? I realize if you're exercising with me, it'd probably be hard to type in the chat, but you better figure it out and let me know if you're exercising with me. I don't want to be the only one burning hundreds and hundreds of calories. Thanks, Salt. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Sometimes people ask me, they see like what I eat and how much I eat, and they're like, bro, how can you eat that much and not be fat again? And I'm like, 25-mile bike ride, 6 hours of paddleboarding, weightlifting for an hour a day, 5 days a week. You can't out-train a bad diet, but you have a lot more leeway to eat a lot more food if you're a very active person, that's for sure. Hey, what's up, Faust? Good to see you. I do not have a watt reading on this bike that I know of. This is a very cheap bike. It only cost me like 300 bucks. Tells me RPM, time, distance, and calories. And that's it. So I do not know how much electricity I'm pumping out, unfortunately. Do I meal prep in advance or day by day? I work from home, so I don't really need to meal prep. The only time I meal prep is if I'm going to be out for a day. Then I might like prep a lunch and a dinner to take on the road. But most of the time, if I am on the road and I miss a meal, I'll just stop by a gas station and get a protein bar and a protein shake, you know, and just do that instead. It's actually, once you get used to eating healthy, it's not that hard to eat healthy on the road. I wouldn't recommend replacing one meal every day with a protein bar and a protein shake, but hey, it's better than going to McDonald's, you know, if you find yourself in a place where you need something to eat and you're out. What's up, Jasper? Yep, the live workout, man. General Armageddon, what army do you snipe for? For PUBG, man, it's a video games. I'm not a sniper in real life. Still got half a cup of coffee here. I'm just sipping on it. It's because I didn't put any cream in my coffee. When it's just black with a little bit of sweetener, it takes me a lot longer to drink it. If I have cream in it and it's like super delicious and tasty, I'm like, Adjust my butt. All right, we're 8 miles in. I do remember my first ever stream, Nate. It was Battlefield Hardline. I had no idea what I was doing. And no, I never thought my channel would blow up to 200,000 subscribers. Never thought that, that's for sure. Let's see what our average speed is. Our average pace is 12.5 miles an hour right now. That would put us right on 2 hours for 25 miles. Not counting any pee breaks I have to take. And it says I've burned 300 calories. Pretty cool. Oh, thanks for the 75 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. I didn't think we were going to get that many likes in today's stream because it's not PUBG. It's not even gaming. It's just exercising. You know, I was worried that the music that I downloaded on the fly for this wasn't going to be that good, but it's all right. I would listen to Taylor Swift and some metal with you guys if I could get past the copyright. Speaking of metal, this is a metal song. Just not mainstream, or I mean, not mainstream. It's just free to use. This makes me want to ride faster. I gotta control my urge to power through and like use all my energy at once. Gotta preserve the energy for the whole 25 miles. So we're 40 minutes in and we've gone 8.5 miles. That's pretty decent. Nice, World Clubber. You're doing some squats and push-ups. Get that workout in, man. Thanks, Lucky Mad Hatter. Burpees are great, Faust. I'll never do those. No way, but they're great. I don't do cable crossover that much, Mr. W. I've definitely never set anything up like that at home, but that sounds like a cool little DIY project. Hey, what's up, Mr. Rabbit? Good to see you again, bro. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to keep going. We'll get the whole 25 miles in. No worries. We're just relaxing, having a nice time on the bike, enjoying the scenery of my bedroom, you know. I wanted to do this in a place with like some more sunlight, but I have all my cameras and mics set up in my bedroom, so I dragged my exercise bike in here in front of my webcam, repositioned a couple things, and here we are. There you go, Carl. Oh, we're on 9 miles officially. Three more miles and we'll be halfway. 3.5 more miles and we'll be halfway. Hey, Dr. Zaz, thanks for the $2. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. After a massive surgery and $1,300, your puppy is cancer-free. Yes! Congratulations, Dr. Zaz. Thanks for the $2. I'm glad to hear the good news, man. Glad to hear it. I think I'll keep a slow pace, Mr. W, so I can get the whole 25 miles without wearing out. That's the trick to cardio when you're going for a long time. You feel like you can go faster and do more, but if your goal is distance, you definitely want to preserve your energy. That's an old pup, Dr. Zaz. That's amazing. Amazing. Gotta adjust the butt. It's starting to go to sleep on me because you guys won't remind me to adjust my butt. I keep telling you guys, remind me every few minutes, every 10 minutes to adjust my butt, but you won't do it. You want my whole midsection to go to sleep. No PUBG stream today, Matthew, just exercise. Thanks, Nate. There you go. See, Nate told me. I see it now, Nate. I see it now. You got me right when I was doing it. No, the seat's not too low. It's perfect. If the seat's any lower or higher, I start getting cramps. It took me like months to figure out this seat adjustment. One thing you have to realize is that the camera angle is above my head. So it's hard to look at my legs and determine what the best seat position is. But trust me, this is the most efficient and most comfortable seat position I've found so far. Height. Nice, Matthew. When the hands move on the bike, it's called an assault bike. I like the assault bike because it wears you out faster, lets you do more miles quicker, keeps your upper body, keeps your whole body in motion instead of just your lower body. I love it. I don't think I'll ever go back to just a normal spinning bike. All right, guys, we're officially at 10 miles. Uh-oh, I gotta move the counter a little left now so we can see it better. Good thing I have my keyboard here. I'll move it a little more for when we hit the 20s. Boom, baby. We made it to 10 miles. We're almost halfway, guys. What up, Martin? Do you ever use sliders? No, I don't. Thanks for the 90 likes, everybody. 10 more likes and we'll hit 100 likes. Smack that like button if you're enjoying. If you're enjoying watching this guy ride his assault bike, smack that like button. Once we get to 12 miles, or 12 and a half miles, the halfway point, I'll tell you guys how many calories it says I burned. These things are just a rough estimate on calories, so it could be more, it could be less. It could be wildly off, depending on your weight and conditioning, body composition. But the more conditioned you are, the longer you can go at a sustainable pace and burn more calories. I'm gonna have the Rice Krispies treat at the halfway point. It took about 10 minutes after I started the stream, so we're 49 minutes, almost 50 minutes into the bike ride. Right around 1 hour, which will be 10 minutes, we'll hit that 12.5 miles. I haven't drank that much water. I should be drinking more water. Thanks, Mr. W. Appreciate the tip, man. What's up, Hiram? What's the worst food I've ever had? I don't know. Onions. I guess if I wanted to get super jacked, the things I would be doing different, I would not be doing long cardio sessions, that's for sure. That does not help you get jacked. And I'd probably be doing some kind of TRT or testosterone. But I like to stay natural, and I haven't had a problem with my testosterone levels. And my goal is not to get as jacked as possible. It's just to maintain my strength and stay in good shape. 11 miles. We're almost halfway, guys. 11 miles in. I don't think I've ever tried liver except maybe once, Sohan Rock. I like how I'm doing this in my socks. I always ride my exercise bike in my socks. What's up, Shiver Me Timbers? Hey, thanks for the 93 likes, everybody. Adjust the butt. 53 minutes in, 11.37 miles. So we got about one more mile until we're halfway to 25. Thanks, Shiver Me Timbers. That's disgusting, Faust. Not Rice Krispie time yet, Zohan. Because it took me about 10 minutes to start pedaling. We'll have the Rice Krispie treat in one more mile when we get to 12.5. Thanks, Mr. W. I appreciate that, man. And thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, bro. Yeah, this isn't the type of bike you can lean forward on because it's back and forth. You have to sit upright to do the these. If it wasn't an assault bike and it had just the regular handlebars, I could lean forward on it like normal. But I cannot lean forward into this, otherwise my arms are behind me. It's not good. Squeaky, squeaky bike. You guys can't hear the crazy squeaks, but it is so squeaky. Wax says, "Are you running the zone?" No, I'm biking the zone, man. Come on. Yeah, the sea height is perfect. Any lower and I'd be like up here. Any higher and I'd be like down here. I just like my handlebars to be like right, like lower chest level here. Oh shit, we're at 12 miles. Almost halfway. Halfway point is 12.5. Yep, Ace, we've got 12 miles so far. What's the most overrated piece of tech or tech brand? I don't know, probably Dell gaming computers. Probably that. Or any brand of gaming computer that's like thousands of dollars, something you could build yourself for like $1,000. Like paying for the brand name. Like Alienware, I think that's overrated. I think the HP gaming computers are overrated. I think the Dell XPS gaming computers are overrated. Origin's pretty good because it's expensive, but it's custom. You have it custom built for you, so I got no beef with Origin. Yeah, that's it. I would say overpriced gaming PCs just for the brand name, especially gaming laptops. Oh my god. All right, guys. We're at 12.5 miles, so it's officially time for the Rice Krispies treat. Thanks for the 95 likes, everybody. Rice Krispies treat time. Get some sugar in my blood, get some energy for the next 12.5 miles. Oh, 460 calories is what we burned, it says. So good. Still got some coffee. It's cold coffee now. I've been sipping on it for over an hour. Yeah, the calorie count changes based on how much you weigh, how old you are, your level of conditioning. There's a lot of factors. Every time you get a calorie count on a machine, it usually overestimates it. But it could be underestimating it too. Just take it with a grain of salt. Unless you're wearing a mask in a science lab that measures the output of like calories in your breath, or measures your energy output in your breath, you'll never know how many calories you're actually burning. So whatever the treadmill or your little watch tells you, take with a giant grain of salt. I used to have a Fitbit. I could walk a mile. I could walk 2 miles at an average pace, and it would say that I'm burning like 300 calories. I'm like, that's not true. I'm not burning 300 calories just by walking a couple miles at an average pace. No, I do not, Ace. I mainly just lift weights and paddleboard and do my exercise bike at home. I might have to take a pee break. Oh, 99 likes. One more like, and we hit 100. Smack that like button. There's our 100 likes. Thanks, everybody. What's up, Rob Wilson? Use a bottle? I don't think you guys want to see my ding dong. It would scar you for life. I got my sugar in. What's up, Nikki? Stop trying to get me naked, dudes. What's wrong with you people? Jeez. All right. I think I'll take a pee break at 14 miles. Pee out some of this water and coffee and protein shake I've been drinking. All right, creeping up on 14. I already feel that sugar hitting my veins. Nice. All right, 14 miles. I'm gonna take a pee break. Whoa. BRB. All right, let's keep this thing going. We're on 14 miles and 514 calories burned, and now my bladder is empty. Oh, hold on, I forgot to close my door. Nope. Nope. And my butt got a little break. What kind of tension do you have the bike set at? This bike doesn't have any kind of resistance settings. It's just the fan. However hard I decide to pedal, there's always resistance because of the fan. But I don't have different levels I can set it at. Feeling pretty good at 14 miles. We're more than halfway there. Most I've done is like 6 miles and I was dead. It takes a while. Do you have, hold on, let me read these questions. Crazy Keith, been meaning to ask you about your tats on your back and when did you get them and what did they signify? I got them when I was younger. This one signifies regret. This one signifies regret. Get over it. Thanks, Crazy Keith. Mr. Rabbit, do you have any tips about how to grow your views while streaming PUBG? You already asked me that, man. I already told you. I already answered that. The most I've done is like, oh, I already read that. Review my bike? Okay, so this is a Marcy assault bike that I got on Amazon for about 350 bucks. And I really like it, but it's very squeaky. And I can feel, no matter how much I tighten one of the bolts, it always squeaks and has a little bit of, it rubs. It rubs against the metal on the pedal. As long as you can put up with the squeaky sound, it's not bad. But for a lot of people, that's a deal breaker. I would say it's a good, solid, like 9 out of 10 bike if it weren't for the squeaky sound. But because of how squeaky it is, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Marcy assault bike, M-A-R-C-Y. Had it for a couple years now. I'm feeling pretty good. We're actually going faster on the second hour than we were on the first. Probably because I took that little pee break. And the Rice Krispies treat giving me energy. All that sugar in my blood. We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes into this ride. What's up, Cyfolk? What's up, Chad? What's up, Joshua? Thanks, bro. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. I appreciate that. Oh, we're at 15 miles now. 10 more miles, guys. 10 more miles. It doesn't seem like so much now that we're at 15, huh? What made me want to start weightlifting? I guess because I used to be like really, really skinny and just wanted to be bigger. And so I started lifting weights and then I really ended up liking it and just kept at it. Now I enjoy more than just weightlifting. I enjoy lots of cardio, like paddleboarding, exercise bike, stuff like that, walking. But if I had to pick only one, it would probably be weightlifting. Can't believe I still have some coffee. I got a slow and steady injection of caffeine sipping on this coffee for so long. Thanks, Skagrats. I appreciate that, my friend. We're at 15.7 miles. Average pace 13 miles per hour. Calories burned estimated at 577. This just goes to show you that people don't burn as many calories as they think. I'm sure a lot of people would think that if you ride a bike for 25 miles or do any kind of cardio for that long, that you would be burning thousands of calories. 25 miles is almost a marathon. You probably are burning several thousand calories when you run a marathon. But 25 miles on a bike, while it does require some endurance and conditioning, it's not the same as like running a marathon. You get a little more calorie burn out of the assault bike and any kind of exercise bike as opposed to a real bike because it's constant resistance, which is kind of like always riding slightly uphill. But you're not going to burn thousands and thousands of calories doing 25 miles on a bike. Maybe 50 miles or more, you'd be hitting like the 2,000 calorie range. But for 25 miles on an assault bike, I would estimate anywhere from like 800 to 1,200 calories, depending on your height, weight, and conditioning level. Lots of people think they get on the treadmill for an hour and they burn 2,000 calories. That ain't happening unless you're a peak athlete going as hard as you can. Even then, that would be pretty impressive to burn a couple thousand calories in an hour on a treadmill. You'd have to be a very high level athlete, highest level of conditioning. That'd be crazy. It's not all about the calorie burn though. For me, I like to do cardio, kind of just balance out a lot of the food that I eat and have better heart health. You know, I like to eat a lot of carbs, so I always feel like I have quite a bit of energy. High carb, high protein diet, moderate fat, keeps me feeling good, keeps me looking good. I certainly don't look like I'm like ready to step on a bodybuilding stage or anything, but you know, I have abs, I have good muscle definition, and I have plenty of energy. And when I was like cutting hard, I had trouble with like my appetite, and like testosterone levels were too low. So that's when I was like 9-10% body fat. Now I'm closer to like 13 to 15% body fat, and I feel so much better. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better. Crazy the way that works. Oh crap, I forgot to, we're at 16 miles now. I forgot to change it. We're 16 and a half miles. Hey, thanks, Owen. I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, that's true, Faust. The more muscles you have, the more calories you burn, but that's not based on your activity level. That's just because being alive and having more muscle mass, even if you're just sitting on the couch or sleeping, your body's burning more calories to feed those muscles. So having more muscles as opposed to more fat definitely burns more calories. That all comes down to your basal metabolic rate. Most people don't realize that the average person burns between like 1,500 and 2,000 calories a day by not doing anything at all. Just the basic bodily functions that keep you alive are the biggest calorie burners there are. What up, Helion? How's it going, man? See, when I was at a super low body fat percentage and I was only eating like 2,000, 2,100 calories a day, this would have been so hard to do. Oh my gosh. You look more toned and more defined, but at the cost of like energy, testosterone, sex drive. That's why most people don't stay in like bodybuilding stage shape all year round, because it's not good for your body. You have to have a healthy amount of fat just to regulate bodily functions and hormone levels. Otherwise, you're hungry all the time, you're grumpy all the time. You can even have like bone density problems. It all comes down to not eating enough. So, just feels much better when you're at that recommended healthy body fat percentage. 17 miles, guys. We only have 8 miles left. Doesn't seem like that much anymore, huh? Nice, Carl. Nice, Faust. Nice, Carl. Hey, have fun relaxing, Helion. I'll be relaxing after this. What's up, Ed the Jarhead? Good to see you again, man. Welcome back. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. Honestly, if 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 I was to answer that question about the best way to burn calories, I would say it just comes down to activity level and motion. Like, instead of doing the treadmill, you know, like every day and stressing about it, just go on a walk for a mile or two and do things around the house. I mean, it's amazing how many calories your body burns when you're doing anything other than just sitting on the couch. And even then, even if you are just sitting on the couch or laying in bed, your body's always burning calories to keep you alive. You can lose weight just by laying in bed as long as you don't eat as much, you know. It's crazy the way the body works. If you're alive, you're burning calories. That's what it all comes down to. That's just the camera angle, threaded for my pleasure. Also, um, it's not just the camera angle. That's a good catch about my right foot. When I was 16 years old, I hyperextended the knee on my right leg. And ever since I did that, my foot has been a little crooked. I think it's my whole shin that's a little crooked, but even when I walk, my right foot points out to the side a little bit ever since I hyperextended my knee. That's from the really, really old injury from when I was 16 years old. But yeah, I can actually see that on the camera. It bothers me. If I turn it in, it just feels weird. Like, this is the right foot sticking out to the side is normal for me. If I turn it in like this, look how weird my leg looks when I put it straight. It's like my whole leg is pushed in now. So that's just an old injury that I deal with. It doesn't hurt. It just makes my foot stick out. It's weird. But yeah, I was playing basketball and I slipped and my knee, for a split second, it bent the wrong way. It was not good. So yeah, just one of those things you get being human and breakable. You smoke and you're overweight? Well, heck, man, hop on the bike. We still got 8 miles left. Do some walking in place. Or don't. It's up to you. One of the things about fitness that I don't like is how pushy people can be. Like, have you ever had that friend that like got in shape and all they talk about is like their new lifestyle and exercise and all that? Like, don't get me wrong, I love to talk about that and stuff, but I hate it when people try to like force that stuff down your throat. Like, I think the ultimate goal in life is just to find some kind of happiness, you know. And for some people that is exercise and nutrition, because when your body feels good, your mind feels good. But it's not for everybody, you know. I don't fault anyone, you know, if what makes you happy doesn't have to do with being healthy. That's your life, not mine. You can live it however you want. I don't care. I just do what makes me happy, and you should do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, that's my one thing. Like, if being a serial killer makes you happy, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. To each their own. That's right, Crazy Key. No problem, Threaded. Good to see you both. Thanks, man. How many of you guys thought I was going to be like super tired around 20 miles? We'll see. When we get to 25 miles, I'll tell you what. What kind of challenge can we do for extra miles? So there's not enough people here to do like a like challenge, but I don't know. I would say I can keep going after 25 miles, even though I don't really need to. But if we want to do some kind of challenge, we could say, I'll do, for every $10 that's donated, I'll do an extra mile. How about that? I don't expect any donations, but if you guys want to have fun with this stream, that's like the only thing I can think of. Kind of like the kill contracts we do in PUBG, where it's like, oh, I'll give you $5 a kill. I'm not begging for donations, guys. I don't want you to think that. I'm just trying to make the stream interesting. So if you want to wear me out, donate $10. I'll go an extra mile for every $10 that's donated past the 25 mile mark. I don't expect any donations, but just to keep it interesting, just in case, we can do that. We can do that. What's up, him? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. We've been going on the bike for 1 hour and 27 minutes. And we are at 18.6 miles, 683 calories burned, average speed between 12.5 and 13 miles an hour. I'm just staring at my RGB fans. I'm getting a little sweaty now, but I got this air conditioning right above my head. There's an air conditioning vent, and every time the air kicks on, it just blows right down on me. So that feels pretty good. Still got my water and coffee. Oh, 19 miles. 6 more miles to go. This is going faster than I thought it would. The sore neck from the air conditioning? No, it's not that cold. And it's not blowing on me all the time. It only blows like once every 15 or 20 minutes, just for like a minute. What if I played PUBG and biked at the same time? That wouldn't work out too well because the handles. See the handles? They go back and forth. I can't put like a keyboard and mouse on here. If I had a different bike that had a desk over it, they make those bikes, the bikes that go under your desk so you can pedal while you work. I could totally do that. That would probably suck because it's really hard to exert yourself physically and mentally concentrate on something else at the same time. I'd be pedaling very slow, that's for sure, if I was playing PUBG and doing this at the same time. Ed the Jarhead donates $10 and says, make it 26 miles. All right, so now the mile count is officially 26. Thanks for the $10, Ed. I appreciate that, man. New goal, 26 miles. Because I said for every $10 donated, I'd go an extra mile. Why not? So now the goal is 26. We can update that too. I can go down here and type in goal 26. Nice. Thanks, Ed. Donated and giving me more. You donated and you're giving me more. Should I write that on the screen? Should I write $10 equals 1 extra mile? I'll do that. Okay, that's cool. Now let me move it over a little bit. Keep it interesting, right? This is fun. I like this. I was wondering how I could like interact with the stream like this. This is a perfect way to do it. What if you don't make that mile though? Oh, well, there's not that many people watching, so I seriously doubt we'll get a lot of extra donations for money. I mean, for extra miles. But if it gets crazy, like if somebody donates like $100 for an extra 10 miles, I might be like, all right, settle down now. So we don't want to get too crazy here. We've already gone 25 miles. So if it looks like it's too much, I'll cut it off. I doubt that will happen though. Actually, I'm talking too loud for my mic. I didn't even expect to get one donation. So thank you very much for that, Ed. I appreciate it. Thanks for the extra mile. The $10. That's a very good point, Faust. Some crazy person donates like $500 for like 50 more miles. I might be like, I'm gonna have to give you a refund, bro. I don't think I can do that. I don't know if I can add. I don't know if I can do 75 miles. Jeez. All right, we're almost at 20 miles. We're officially at the big 20, guys. We've gone 20 miles in 93 minutes, 45 seconds. And my butt's falling asleep again. What's up, Tommy? Yeah, we're still going, man. Now we got a challenge. $10 for an extra mile. I'm not wearing a heart rate monitor right now. So I can't check my heart rate. I don't have a Fitbit, and I have a chest strap, but I haven't charged it in like a year. And my phone doesn't do heart rate monitoring. And it's not built into this bike. There's no way for me to check my heart rate unless I count it out over the course of a minute. Nice, Ed, nice. Don't overdo it. Here I am talking about overdoing it in the gym, and I'm doing 26 miles. Go ahead and overdo it, bro. Fuck it. Excuse me. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. I appreciate it. 20.5 miles. You should do $1 a mile at the end, order a pizza. Yeah, that'd be nice. Do some cardio, burn some calories, and then eat them all back with the pizza and then some. Good idea, Chad. Sometimes I do that, man. Sometimes if I really want like to pig out, and this is probably really unhealthy to do, but nobody's perfect. Sometimes if I want to pig out, I will do like massive amounts of cardio just so I can like eat a whole pizza without like gaining a lot of extra weight. That's borderline ED, so probably don't want to do that. The only reason I do it is because I love pizza and I don't love fat. Thanks, Cyfolk. I appreciate that. There's actually this guy I watch on YouTube. His name is Fudge. Why can't I remember his name, bro? Can't remember his name. I see him all the time though. He does eating challenges, and then he'll do like a 50-mile run like 3 days later to burn off all the fat. He'll do crazy eating challenges. I'm talking like 30,000 calorie eating challenges and stuff. The dude is amazing, crazy. Eric the Electric, that's his name. Eric the Electric on YouTube. Crazy competitive eater. He stays pretty thin too and lifts weights and stuff. We're going 13.4 miles an hour. I better slow it down a little bit. I'm going a little fast. Well, we just hit 21 miles. 5 miles left to hit the 26-mile goal. I can't believe my butt's not that sore yet. It's because I've been switching my position every 10 or 15 minutes. We're through almost 2 bottles of water. I think that first bottle, I was like half full when I started, so like 1.5. Anytime you're doing long distance cardio, very important to stay hydrated, keep your electrolytes up, and if you're not on a keto diet, maybe keep your blood sugar up too. Not like through the roof, but you know, lots of marathon runners and stuff will eat very simple carbs and sugar for those quick bursts of energy. It'd probably be feeling a lot harder than it is right now had I not eaten that Rice Krispies treat. And honestly, this would be boring as F without you guys to chill with. It would be so boring. I've been out my mind, says, meanwhile, I'm in bed still. No worries, man. You can catch up. We're only at 21 miles. You got this. You got this, bro. Oh, my timer just reset because it got to 100 minutes on my bike. It says we're at 787 calories, 21.47 miles in. And 1 hour and 40 minutes into the bike ride. We got like some hardcore motivational music in the background too. I'm hearing that on my headset. I feel weird wearing this gaming headset while I'm exercising. Hey Faust, thanks for the €2, man. for the extra mile. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much, Faust. I appreciate the donation. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me today too, everybody. Your kids will keep you at mile 100. There you go. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I feel more energy now. It's weird. I'm like getting my second wind. We're almost at 22 miles. Hmm. Does this help with abs or more for like endurance? This is more for endurance. Definitely helps with fat loss, glycogen depletion too. This is probably going to take a little bit from my muscles, but not too much. Especially if you keep yourself hydrated and eat some simple carbs. Keep yourself energized. You don't want to go catabolic, which means your body starts burning muscles for energy instead of fat. You want to stay anabolic. The thing that helps with abs is eating right, Javine. I would say abs are made in the kitchen. And even if you have strong abs, you still might not be able to see them because there's just too much fat over them. So a lot of times people won't see their abs until they're around 15% body fat or less. So I would say eating in a caloric deficit to lose fat is the best thing if you want to see your abs. But you got to be careful you don't go too far, because if you're already like skinny fat, you're just going to get so skinny that by the time you see your abs, you're going to feel like crap. You're not going to look that good either. You have to build up some muscle mass, and that means keeping some healthy fat on your body while you do that. Thanks, Carl. I just adjusted it a few minutes ago. Use the running shoes or you might get issues with plantar fascia. I don't know those fancy words. I like riding in my socks, fool. Thanks for the tip though, man. I like being in my socks. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable, more at home. Uh-oh, we're at 22 miles. I forgot to update it. 22.2 miles actually. If I sit more forward on the seat, I automatically go at a little faster pace because my legs are using more gravity to push down on the pedals. But if I sit further back on my seat, then it's more of my quads pushing down on the pedals and hence a slightly slower pace. It says we're at 819 calories burned, 22.3 miles. And we're, how far are we into this bike ride? 1 hour and 44 minutes. Thanks for all the tips, Web 1.0. But we already talked about the seat position. The camera angle is a little over my head, so it'd be really hard for you as a viewer to judge it. I've got the handlebars perfectly lined up with my chest, and based on the problems I have with my knees and other things, this seat position is the best one for me. But I appreciate the tips and the advice, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Darnell. Great to see you, man. If anybody wants me to go longer, $10 is 1 extra mile. So far we started at 25 miles and we have one $10 donation for 26 miles. So if you guys are enjoying the stream and you want to see me go even further, $10 equals 1 additional mile onto the 26 mile goal that we have. Wear me out, guys, wear me out. If we keep going, I might have to go out and grab some more water from the kitchen. I thought 3 bottles would be enough, but I've already gone through 2. Uh-oh, BetStack. BetStack with another $10 for an additional mile. Thanks, BetStack. All right, let's update that goal. Thank you, BetStack, for the $10. I appreciate that, my friend. So now our goal is going to be 27 miles. Wonderful. Thanks for screwing me over, BetStack. Jeez, no, I'm kidding. Thank you, BetStack. I appreciate the $10, man. Whew. It's a very nice bike ride with you guys. Thanks for chilling with me while I do this. This is great exercise right here. Oh, not mile 234. 234 miles, mile 23. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, Webb. I wasn't throwing any shade at you, man. I've had this bike for a couple years and I've got it in the perfect position. It's also an assault bike, so it's a little different than a regular bike as far as the seating position goes and how you have to use the handlebars. But I appreciate your advice, but this bike I've had for so long that it took me forever to find the most comfortable position. Also, one thing you might notice is that my right foot is kind of slanted because I hyperextended my knee when I was a kid, and that affects how I can do these exercises. And this is the only seating position I found that doesn't give me knee pain. So there's a lot of factors, but yeah, this works perfectly for me. You can't see the RGB fans, that's right. If you know, Crazy Keith, I'm not an e-girl. I'm not gonna do crazy things for money. I'm just trying to keep the stream interesting. I know you're just joking, but no, for $15, I will tattoo your name on my forehead. 100%, 100% false. Oh, that's funny. Oh, we're at 20. Oh, we're 23. Okay. I thought we hadn't updated it yet, but we have. What's up, Pete Wills? We're almost there, but then I implemented the $10 for an extra mile, and now instead of 25 miles, we have to go 27. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. We are getting there. Yeah, we need to put some RGB on the bike, that's for sure. When I'm not using my assault bike, my cat likes to sit up here. The seat's got all kinds of holes in it from him clawing his way up. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon just because he's ripping the seat up so much. And it's super squeaky. I hate how squeaky it is. Sometimes switching the seat position just a little bit helps out so much. All right, we're almost to 24 miles. We've been at it for 1 hour. This bike ride is now 1 hour and 51 minutes in. I estimated it would take about 2 hours to hit 25 miles. And I think my estimation was right, dead on. It was dead on. All right, here we go. We're hitting the 24-mile mark. 24 miles. We got 3 more to go. Yeah, I do have a cat tower for my cat, Faust. He loves it. He spends a lot of time in it. My gosh, I can't believe we've gone 24 miles already. This is crazy. It's nice to have this little fan that I'm powering blowing on my legs the whole time. I'm kind of sweaty. I'm not that sweaty. I thought I'd be way more sweaty after 20 some miles, but I'm feeling all right. Little stretches. This is the worst scenic bike ride ever. I know, right? The scenery is totally awful. Totally awful. I should have had a little like camera down in the bottom right of like somebody mountain biking like through some nature trails or something. What's up, Frederick? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks, bro. Oh yeah, stationary bikes are no joke, pal. Especially if they're this kind where you're doing an upper body workout at the same time. Use a green screen and play PUBG Miramar on it. No, no Miramar. No. Oh, I hate that map. I say you should buy a roadside cycle. I did so in 2019 and have gotten hooked. 25 miles goes fast and 30 kilometers per hour. I'm sure it does. I don't know what my kilometers per hour is right now, but I'm going 12.9 miles per hour. So about 13 miles per hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers. But the thing I like about stationary bikes and assault bikes is there's always resistance. There's no downhill or anything like that. So it's 100% of the time resistance. There's never a break. I like that. Well, I'm not trying to wear myself out, Web 1.0. That's for sure. But I remember when I first started doing this, there's no way I could have gone for 2 hours nonstop. We just hit 25 miles, guys, in 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 45 seconds. 2 more miles to go. And that's only because we've got 2 $10 donations to go 1 extra mile. So we are on the home stretch now. Home stretch. One of the most important things I learned about exercise, fitness, calorie burning, and conditioning is that there are definitely certain times where you want to go hard, like doing HIIT, high intensity interval training. But one of the best tools I've found for fat loss is doing very slow, steady state cardio, and just for conditioning in general. I know my brother was telling me the other day, he jumped on my exercise bike and in about 20 minutes his legs were on fire so much he couldn't keep going. And it used to be the same way for me, even if I was going slow. And now that I've been doing it for so long, I feel like I can just keep going and going and going. But there are days when I do feel like I want to burn myself out fast, so I'll just pedal like much harder. But generally I like to keep my heart rate around 115 to 125 and just kind of be in that fat burning zone where I'm moving and getting good exercise, but I'm not really wearing myself out. I don't like to wear myself out, only when I'm lifting weights. Thanks, Frederick. We're coming up to 25.5 miles. Very nice. Yeah, low intensity cardio is great, but you know what my favorite cardio exercise is if I really want to wear myself out fast? It's the battle ropes, man. When you get on those battle ropes and you just hit them as hard as you can. Oh my God. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Your whole upper body is on fire. Your heart rate is hitting like close to 200. Oh my gosh. There goes my butt going to sleep again. Stand up for a little bit. It's kind of awkward standing up when the handlebars move back and forth. All right, put myself a little back further on the seat. I can't believe my butt's not completely asleep by now. It's because I keep remembering to change the position up. Now we're almost at 26 miles, then we'll only have 1 more mile left to go. I'm feeling pretty good too. I feel like there's somebody in the chat that's like, I'm gonna let him get right up to like 26 miles and then I'm gonna donate like $10 to make him go an extra mile. I kind of hope that happens low key because I'm not worn out yet, but I also kind of want to quit. So like it could go either way. I could keep going or I could be totally fine just quitting at 27 miles. We'll see. It says we got 951 calories burned. Big grain of salt. All right, we just hit 26 miles. Nice. We're 1 mile past our initial goal of 25. Yeah, the ropes are great, Faust. I usually don't do cardio indoors that much, Frederick. I don't usually do over 30 or 45 minutes of indoor cardio because it's so boring. On the weekends, usually every weekend, I go to a river close by where I live and I paddleboard for like 5 or 6 hours. I start at the bottom of the river and I go against the current, about 6 miles against the current to the top of the river. And then when I get to the top of the river, I come back and I do 6 miles back. But the way back is much easier because the current is with you. But it takes about 4 or 5 hours, give or take. And the water is always cold. So anytime I get overheated, I just jump in the water. I'm like, oh God, so cold, but so good, you know? Squeaky bike, squeaky bike. All I hear is squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah, I love doing outdoor cardio. Something I enjoy, like paddleboarding for sure. All right, we're at 26 and a half miles. Half a mile and we're done, guys. Half a mile and we're done. We did it. We did it. Nice. Been about 2 hours and 3 minutes that we've been on this bike ride. What's up, King Clifford? What's up, Britt Smith? Thank you. Are we there yet? We'll be done in 0.33 miles. So we basically are there. What's up, Eric Ortega? And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm almost done. 0.7 miles, or 0.07, 0.06 miles left. We did it, guys. 27 miles. That's it. We did it. I'm like the opposite of pumped right now. I'm like deflated. My muscles are like deflated from all that cardio right now. GG, guys. GG. Woof. Woof. That was great. That was great. I'm gonna turn the music down for a second. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Most people probably wouldn't think doing over 2 hours of cardio is fun, but I definitely do. Oh, that was great. Oh, so here's the final stats. It says we went for 2 hours and 26 minutes, 27 miles, and 991 calories burned. So awesome. That was awesome. We did it, guys. I don't know. Do you think that's enough cardio for today? Today is supposed to be my off day from the gym, from weightlifting. Today's my recovery day. I was gonna go to the river and paddleboard, but it got too windy out. It's really hard to paddleboard in the wind. So I decided to hang out with you guys and do a couple hours of cardio. I didn't get that sweaty. Let me get closer to the webcam. I'm not that sweaty. My shirt's kind of sweaty because it's been absorbing everything, but I'm feeling pretty good. Oh man, that was good. It feels nice to stand up again. Oh my gosh. It's great. Stretching it out. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. That was a really fun bike ride. Oh boy, so this is the very first exercise stream I've ever done in my life. I've made like videos about exercising and stuff, but I've never done a live exercise stream. So, yeah, that was awesome. 27 miles, 2 hours and 6 minutes, and lots of water, coffee, protein shake, and halfway through we had a Rice Krispies treat for some sugar energy. So damn, that was awesome. That was awesome. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the donations and the likes. And if this is something you guys enjoyed, maybe we can do an exercise stream like every week or two just to switch it up instead of only doing PUBG streams. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have an awesome day. And always remember, Taylor Swift for life. I'm out of here. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to get your cardio in.